Good afternoon. Well, this is the session after lunch, and I promise not to make a joke on session after lunch, right? But listen, it's lovely to be here with you. Just as an introduction, sorry, just a moment. Yeah, just as an introduction, my name is Navtez Bal. I lead education and public sector for Microsoft in India. So it's great to be back in a state where at least I've spent significant part of my life. My parents are actually from Amritsar, and we have our full setup here, right? So it's great to be back. Listen, I think the few messages I want to give, I won't take too much of your time. I think the first message is that India has roughly 1/5 of the world's youth population, okay? And the key to competitive advantage for this country is basically around the skilling of youth of the country, right? Now, the key to harness this competitive advantage is actually through world-class education and ensure that the youth is enabled to do what it actually would like to do and what in tune with the growth ambitions that it has. We believe as Microsoft that you have to be at the grassroots level and literally have to take education to the last mile and ensure that a high-quality education is accessible to students all across. This is easier said than done, and this is actually one mission which has been propelling us for the last 10 years in education in India. We also believe that there is immense potential in our education system, especially to adopt experiential learning, which is also one of the mandates of NEP 2020. And we believe that technology can actually enable that experiential learning in the country. We also believe that skilling of our students in AI ML is absolutely quintessential to help us realize these growth plans, right? And we would absolutely like to empower these students to achieve more, and we are absolutely supportive of the effort behind. In order to do that, we have made GitHub, which is our platform for coding, open source platform for coding, available to students in tech in a sandbox, in an open source environment, which actually allows them to build apps and other coding products even when they are at a school level. And this I would urge everybody to adopt. It's open source, it's free, it's available to students, and it also helps us build the coding skill set, which is absolutely important. In addition, I would also urge the state to take advantage of our Microsoft Educator Center so that they can skill themselves and also elevate their own capability so that the learning outcomes are better. And we also reward our educators with programs like Microsoft Innovator Education Experts, which is also called MIE program, to those people who make a difference. I was recently in Delhi for moderating a session for CBSE, and it was great to see people from various parts of the country coming in. We actually had the teachers from Satpal School in Ludhiana coming in, and it was great to see what they were doing when it came to digital learning and so on. And I'm sure there are many, many other beacons of excellence in Punjab, right? We have also, by the way, recently partnered with NASSCOM, AICTE, CBSE, and others to, by the way, both provide certification opportunities for students and also actually help them in the whole soft skilling part. Punjab itself has actually been a learning hub for decades, providing world-class education to students across streams. And we do hope that this partnership with Punjab actually allows both Microsoft and the state itself to take the learning outcomes to the next level. I fundamentally see education as a pivot which will help redefine the future of the country and enable students to be world-class professionals. The biggest issue we have in the country is that most of our students are actually unemployable when they actually come out of higher education institutes. And we really want to make sure we bridge that gap between employability and what gets taught. So with that, I would also like to say that all the answers are not known. There are many, many other challenges which have to be solved, especially when it comes to different learning methodologies, different skill needs, accessibility issues, and also, by the way, availability of access to good teachers and good connectivity, so that we actually enable students to fully explore their potential. So many challenges, but I do actually think that the state is very well poised to be able to adapt and attack those challenges, and we are absolutely committed to support you in that journey. With that, once again, thank you for coming in. Look forward to an energizing session with all of you and learning more. Thank you.